The space and environment where students study matters. If their space is messy and cluttered, then apart from taking ages to find anything and then losing focus and ramping up that frustration, then also their thinking and processing will also get a bit messy and inefficient and cluttered as well. If their environment is well suited to focused, motivated and effective study, then they are more likely to feel motivated and stay focused. Now, don't worry, this isn't me giving teenagers a free pass to start requesting expensive trips to IKEA. In fact, it's usually a case of cleaning up and clearing out rather than adding more stuff. So here are the key factors that it'll be helpful to consider, because even though everyone is a little different in terms of what helps us stay on task or produce our best work or stay happy, these will all play a part. Firstly, the visuals. It absolutely needs to be a neat and tidy space. Mess and clutter are never conducive to effective work or study. Now, that doesn't mean it has to be completely sterile. It can be inspiring for sure, perhaps some motivational quotes or travel photos or precious items around them, but not so much that these then become a distraction. Secondly, it needs to be quiet. Some students need or prefer absolute silence, and I have to say that's me. If I'm working, I just can't deal with any noise, and if I'm really having to concentrate, TV, people talking, music, boring perhaps, I know, but I know what works for me. So I'm not one of those cool people you're going to see working away at their laptop at a coffee shop, and ideally your teen won't be either. If they do insist that they work better with music, then it should only be Baroque music. They likely won't like it, but I've done a whole other blog post on this, so I'll link to it in the notes, or you can just type in music into the search on my blog site. And thirdly is comfort. Now, this is a fine balance. They need to feel comfortable but alert. So no lying on their bed, sitting on the couch or slouching in a beanbag. Again, not always a popular fact, but again, it is proven to affect our focus and the quality of our work. Now, for me, I actually do a lot of my work standing up. I actually just happen to have a perfect height bench top in my kitchen for my laptop, and it keeps me focused, more awake than sitting down at a desk. However, when it comes to marking for exam boards, I have no choice but to sit down in the marking hall, and in fact at the QCS Marking Centre, I'm like an old woman. I have blankets to sit on because I find the chairs pretty uncomfortable, and I like to be able to prop myself up a little bit. I really don't care what I look like, I just don't want to be distracted or less productive because I feel achy or uncomfortable. So, neat, tidy and inspiring, quiet or with that Baroque music, and a desk and chair that has them comfortable but alert. Students really often do need that extra motivation and focus, and a lot of that has to do with them being in the right environment and setting to do that best work. I'm Katie Price, Grade Transformation Expert, and I'd love to hear about anything your team's done to make their study space more positive and productive for them. Drop a comment below, and until next week, let's make this a fantastic week.